Welcome everybody. I'm so pleased to be able to teach you virtually. It is a bit of a strange feeling just staring at a screen, but it's a real privilege to have you all joining me to do this immunity boosting programme. So for the next 90 minutes, I want you to put out of your head any negative thoughts that you may have, any emotions that have been causing you distress, or thoughts that have been causing you distress, making you feel emotional. And breathe for the next 90 minutes just for you. Especially at this time with everything that's going on, it's difficult to not think about everybody else, and we really should be thinking about other people, of course we should, but if we don't take care of ourselves, then we are going to run on empty. So it's vital that we keep our immune system tip-top, that we keep breathing and moving our bodies and looking after ourselves, and that's not being selfish, it's just that if we can be the best version of us, then it means we can help everyone around us to get through these challenging times. So this programme is a 6-week class, 6-week immunity boosting classes that I've put together to really improve our immune system and also improve our health. So yoga is fantastic at improving your immune system, strengthening your immune system, because it helps to down-regulate the pro-inflammatory markers within our body. And these occur when we become stressed, and also if there's a trigger such as a virus, or if you're not feeling very well, it can deplete your immune system. So the poses that I've put together for tonight's class and for the rest of the block, we are focusing 100% on boosting the immune system. So let's get started. Sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes. If sitting cross-legged isn't for you, remember you can sit with your legs out straight. Just tune in to how you're feeling just now. Where's your head at? And without judging, just be aware of how your body's feeling. You might be feeling a bit under the weather, a bit run down. You might be feeling tired, or you might be feeling fantastic. So whatever you're feeling, just observe it. So let's start off using diaphragmatic breathing. Keep your eyes closed, but bring your hands onto your tummy. Inhale, lengthen up through the back muscles, and exhale, allow the shoulder blades just move and relax down your back slightly. Inhale deep into your lungs so that your lungs inflate and push your diaphragm into your hands. And exhale, draw the core towards the low back. And keep this going. So inhaling, filling the lungs to their full capacity. And exhaling all the breath away. So keep going with this with your eyes closed. And with each exhale, have a sense of cleansing your body. And inhaling, visualize nourishing energy coming into your body. And if you start to cough or yawn, just let your body go with these movements. This is you just flushing out the toxins. Keep going with this. And after your next exhale, bring your hands to the sides of your ribs. So this time the breath isn't as deep as the first breath. It's still quite a deep breath. And we are expanding through the sides. So we want to expand all the little intercostal muscles between each of our ribs with the breath. On your own time, inhaling, feel your lungs expanding towards your hands. And exhale all the breath out of the lungs. And keep this going. And again, think of nourishing with each inhale and cleansing with the exhale. And this time, bring both hands onto your collarbones. So this is a stress breath. This is the breath that we tend to do when we, funnily enough, get stressed, but also when we are tired and not really thinking about breathing properly. So if you feel anxious at all, just go back to your normal breathing. A few breaths here, close your eyes, focus on breathing to the top part of your lungs. Keep your right hand where it is, bring your left hand down onto your core, and let's put the three parts together. Full diaphragmatic breath. Inhaling bottom of your lungs, mid lungs, top of your lungs, and exhale the breath away. Keep this going. And after your next exhale, relax your hands down the top of your thighs and breathe naturally. And just notice if there's any subtle changes in your mind and in your body. And gently open your eyes. Let's work into the neck. So we're working onto the scalenes, the muscles that support the neck. We want to be moving the lymph fluid around the body. This helps with the immunity as well. So let's start at the top of our body. So take a big deep inhale, sit up straight. Exhale, drop the chin towards the chest. Relax your shoulders and let your head become heavier here. Try not to hold any tension in your neck muscles. Let your head relax. Let your neck relax. Take the heel of the left hand and guide your head up, taking the weight off your neck muscles. If you've got a tweaky neck, miss this one out. Otherwise, we're taking our head just slightly back. We're tilting the chin up towards the ceiling, but not too far, just enough to stretch in the front part of the neck. So big inhale and exhale, just gently lengthen the front of the neck, not too far. Relaxing the shoulders on an exhale. Come back to centre. Let's take the gaze over the left shoulder. Feeling for what you can let go of in the right side of your neck. Coming back to centre, taking your gaze over the opposite shoulder. And come back to centre. Gently take your right ear towards your right shoulder. So just taking the head over slightly. It might not go very far. Just relax the head, the neck, the shoulders. Take the whole of the right hand, guide the head up. Taking the head over towards the left shoulder. And just feeling for what you can let go of here. Take the opposite hand and guide the head up. Let's work into our shoulders now. So we carry so much tension in the shoulders. So let's do some shoulder shrugs, gently up and back, nice little circles. You can also bring your fingertips onto your shoulders and really get into the back muscles by moving the elbows as well. And keep your breathing steady. Keep your breathing deep. And let's go the opposite direction. Rid of all those cracks and pops. Good, and relax the arms down. Switch across to the legs if you've had your legs crossed. And let's take ourselves into a side stretch. So bring your right hand out in line with your right hip and gently sweeping the opposite arm, brush it past your ear and lengthen up towards the ceiling. So root down with both hips and let yourself relax into this pose. Feeling for the stretch all the way down your left side. Inhaling, lifting your arm back up, and exhale. Use your tummy muscles to bring yourself back up. Opposite hand in line with the opposite hip, sweeping your right arm up, brush it past your ear, and on an exhale, wrapping your shoulder muscles, lengthen to the corner of the room. Feel that you're rooting down equally between both sit bones, so you're not hunkering down into one side. And breathe so that you can feel the little muscles in between your right ribs expanding. And gently bring yourself all the way up. Extend both legs out in front of you. Give the legs a real good shimmy. Bring the hands behind your back so that you're resting on the floor and just really getting into the hips. Shaking out the legs and come to a crisscross position again for some gentle side twists. We want to get into the organs now, so the kidneys, the bladder, and also your digestive system. So take a deep inhale, lengthen up, and exhale. Gently twist around towards the left. We're not going too far though because we're still warming up. It's a gentle twist. Keep your chin in line with the centre of your chest so that it's your upper body we're twisting and not your neck. If you want, you can take the right hand to the outer edge of the left thigh. Keep breathing deeply here. So inhale, lengthening up, and exhaling, draw your tummy towards your spine. Feel what's happening in your back muscles and your shoulders. And you might find it's quite difficult to breathe in a twisting pose, but that means you're doing it right. The twists are great for getting all the toxins out of our organs. So with each exhale, again, think of cleansing your body. What can you get rid of? What can you let go of? You can deep inhale, lengthen up, and exhaling very slowly, bring yourself back to front. Switch the cross of the legs if you're sitting cross-legged. And let's take a twist to the opposite side. Deep inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, gently twisting your body around. You can bring your left hand onto the opposite thigh and keeping your chin in line with the centre line of the chest. Just be aware if this side feels slightly different. In your full diaphragmatic breathing, feel that you're breathing deep into your lungs so that we can massage the organs with the breath. And gently come back to centre. Bring your hands out in front of you on the floor and walking the hands forward, let your head come down towards the floor. This might be too much for your hips, so you don't have to come all the way down. Just letting yourself relax, just for a few breaths. And slowly open your hands all the way back up. Good. Okay, let's come onto your hands and knees. For cat-cow, if you need to put extra padding underneath your knees, use a little blanket or use some cushions. Hands, we have the fingers nice and spread, so hands are underneath the shoulders. Knees are directly underneath your hips. Knees are hip distance apart, coming into your tabletop. Inhale, bring the head up and the tailbone comes up, so you're softening your belly. So you get a good big curve in the low back. Exhale, draw your chin towards your chest, tuck your tailbone and suck in your tummy. Inhaling, head comes up, tailbone comes up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. So keep going with this. Everybody breathes at a different rate. But making sure that when you exhale, you're rounding the spine. And when you inhale, your head comes up and your tailbone comes up. So close your eyes to make it more meditative. And feel your back muscles moving with each inhale and each exhale as you work your way through your cat-cow pose. And after your next exhale, come back to tabletop, so you've got a flat back. Let's shake it up a bit and we're going to do the opposite breath to the opposite movement. So if you get confused in this, don't worry, just go with whatever your body's doing. But preferably let's try and switch it so that we can really get the lungs filled with the breath. So this time we will inhale, rounding the spine, so you're sucking your tummy up with the inhale. And as you exhale, head comes up, tailbone comes up, and you soften the belly. It will feel really strange, but it will help you breathe into the upper back of the lungs. So let's give it a go. I'll cue you for the first few, and then you can go yourself. Okay, so flat back, tabletop. Inhale, tuck your tailbone draw your chin towards your chest and you round your spine. Exhale, head comes up, tailbone comes up, soften your belly. Inhaling, round the spine, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, head comes up, tailbone comes up. Keep going with this. And if you get mixed up, don't worry, just go with the movement that you've found suits you tonight. And after your next exhale, come back to child's pose. So for child's pose, remember you can have your feet together or knees together, or take your knees mat distance apart with your feet together. You can bring your head down and rest on your two fists, so one potato, two potato, or some of you might want to do the full child's pose and have your hands by your side and rest your head all the way down onto the mat. And feel for relaxing your hips. And focus your breathing in between your shoulder blades. And gently bring yourself all the way up. Let's take our hands together and make little circles with the hands just to ease off the wrists. And let's take our hands in the opposite direction. And shake out the hands. Hey, we're coming into down dog now. So for down dog, hands, fingers are nice and spread, hands at shoulder level, tuck the toes under and come up into down dog. If that's not for you tonight, stay in tabletop. Either version is amazing. So if you're in down dog, think of sending your hips towards the back of the room. And inhale into your upper back, exhale, draw your tummy towards your low back. And think of pushing your chest towards your thighs. Inhale into the upper back and exhale, gently bring your knees down onto the mat. Send your hips back and place your fists on the mat, one on top of the other, and let your head rest in child's pose. Bring your hands out shoulder distance again on the mat. And take a big inhale into your upper back. Exhale, push into down dog. Now your heels might not touch the floor, and that's totally fine, but have a thought about sending your heels towards the floor, because this will help to lengthen your back and lengthen down the back of your thighs. Breathe deeply here. So down dog is amazing to get into the lymph glands, the lymph nodes. And it really helps to flush the fluid around your body. Coming down into child's pose, or rest your hands, your head on your hands. And carefully bring yourself all the way up. Let's come to standing. Let's get our body moving. Coming all the way up. So keep your chin tucked in, bring yourself all the way up, and bring your head up. Last. Okay, we'll start off with basic sun salutations to begin with. This is really just to get our bodies moving, and then we'll move into the plank version of suns. So come to the top edge of your mat. Actually, I'll demonstrate first. Sorry, I'll demonstrate first. Okay. So basic suns, we're coming down. We keep one knee on the mat, opposite knee comes to tabletop. We come to child's pose. You can come onto your tummy any way that works for you. Up dog or a down dog. Back to tabletop, tuck your toes under, and then come into down dog. We'll lower the knees, and then you're bringing one foot forward, opposite foot forward, and then we're coming all the way up. Okay, so let's all do it together. Hands in front of your heart. Inhale, extending up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your left foot back, place the left knee on the mat. Right knee comes back to tabletop. Send your hips back into extended child. Now let's just walk our fingertips forward slightly so we can traction out the upper back here. So you're coming onto your tummy. If you want to do the 8-point variation, you can bring the forearms down onto the mat and slide yourself gracefully through into a cobra. So a low cobra is low like this, or you can come into an up dog. Coming back to tabletop, tuck the toes under, come up to your down dog. Gently lower the knees, step the left foot forward, right foot forward, and slowly bring yourself all the way up. Exhaling hands to heart. Opposite side, extending the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping the right knee back, place the knee on the mat. Bring the opposite knee back to tabletop. Inhale into your upper back. Exhale to child's pose. Bring yourself all the way through onto your tummy and into an up dog or a cobra. Tabletop, tuck the toes under, down dog. Lower the knees, step the right foot forward, left foot forward. Inhaling all the way up, have a good big stretch. Exhale, hands to heart. Just take a few breaths here. So place one hand on your heart, one hand on your tummy, and close your eyes. And really connect with your body. So feel your feet pushing into the mat, and feel your strong legs switching on. And feel your heart beating underneath your hand. We're starting to raise the heart rate. We're starting to flush the blood, the oxygen, all the nutrients around your body. So feel what's happening. and open your eyes. So the next version of sun salutations that we'll do is with plank, but if that's not for you tonight, you do the version that we just did previously, so going into tabletop. So what it looks like, it's very similar. So we come into a forward fold. Instead of putting the knees down, we come into plank. Now what we don't want is banana backs or sticking our backsides up in the air. So you want to be a nice level posture. From here, we're lowering the knees, coming into extended child, and you come through. So it's the plank that makes a difference. And then from here, we're straight up into down dog. Stepping the foot forward, we keep the knee off the mat, bring yourselves through, and uncurling all the way up. Okay, so let's do it together. Hands at your heart. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Step the left foot back, keep the knee off the mat if you're doing the plank version. Come to plank, hold your plank. Keep your tummy muscles engaged. Gently lower the knees. Extend the child. Coming through onto your tummy. Into a cobra or an up dog. Tuck your toes under, down dog. Inhale, left foot through. Keep the right knee off the mat. Right leg through into forward fold. Gently uncurling, bring yourself all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do the same on the right side. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Take the right leg back. Coming into plank, left foot back. Hold your plank. I'm trusting these ladies, I'm hoping you haven't got any banana backs. Keep your core engaged. Lower the knees. Exhale, send your hips back. Bring the forearms down onto the floor. Shimmy yourself through onto your tummy and into your up dog. Tuck the toes under, down dog. Lunge on the right side, step the right foot through. Bring the left foot through. Inhaling all the way up. Reach for the sky and exhale, hands to heart. And lower the arms. Stand on your mountain, close your eyes. And feel the energy moving about your body. Feel the fire that you've created within you. Burning up all that rubbish that we don't need. Really feel how strong your body is, how amazing your body is. And open your eyes. Triangle. So for triangle, we want to step our left leg, well, your right leg out. And we want the back leg to be parallel to short edge of the mat, or we can angle the foot in a little bit. We want heel to heel or heel to instep, just depends on how your hips are tonight. Okay, bring your hands at your heart. If you've got a tweaky back, you can bend the front knee. If you're happy, then we'll go with the straight leg version. Okay, so take a deep inhale and exhale, extend the arms. Big inhale into your upper back, exhale, lengthen forward and slide down your imaginary wall. So we want both shoulders pinned against the wall. So it's a side stretch, it's not a forward fold. So lengthen up with your left arm. And really switch on your feet, switch on your legs. And notice what your core is doing, so activate the tummy muscles. Keep your breathing steady. Be in control of the pose. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Use your strong tummy muscles, your strong legs. Bring yourself up. Exhale, hands to heart. Heel toe the feet together. Let's come into a forward fold. So have a little bend in the knees and let yourself fold over. Take hold of the opposite elbows and gently just move from side to side, loosening out your low back. So somebody's not got their mic muted. Can you just make sure the mic's muted? Because it will come up in the recording. Slowly uncurl, bringing yourself all the way back. Let's take it to the opposite side. So turn your opposite foot out now. Heel to heel or heel to instep, hands at your heart. Take a deep inhale and exhale, lengthen the arms out. Big inhale into the upper back, exhale, lengthen towards the left side and slide down your imaginary wall. Your right shoulder is pinned against the wall. You can use a block here if you're finding this pose too tweaky in your back. So get a block or a sturdy book and you can bring yourself into this pose with a block. Otherwise, full triangle is a cheeky balance, by the way, in case you didn't notice. So bringing yourself into the full pose, tummy muscles engaged, legs are switched on. I relax my neck in these poses, but you can look up to your upper hand if you want, or you can gaze at eye level. Choice is yours. It's just whatever works for your body. And feel for what's different in this side. Inhale deeply, exhale, use your core, bring yourself all the way up. Hands to heart, heel toe the feet together. Give your legs a really good shake, and I'll demo the next pose. We're coming into a wide stance forward fold. If you want to have a block or cushions or something to actually get extra height from the floor, grab your block. I'll show you what we're doing first though. So the first version of the pose, we'll have our hands on our hips. Our feet are wider than hip distance apart, but we're not going crazy wide because we still want to do some work. So not too wide, hands are on the hips, we'll come halfway. We'll hang out here for a little bit and then we're coming back up. The next version, we'll have our blocks if we need them. We're coming halfway and we're bringing our block underneath us and we're taking a twist. Both sides. Okay, so let's do it together. So have your feet slightly wider than hip distance. Well, wider than hip distance, not slightly, but not totally going crazy. Mat length thighs. Hands at your heart, hands at your hips. Take a deep inhale. Let's have a little back bend. And exhale, use your tummy muscles to hinge halfway. And stay here, bringing your head in line with your spine, pushing into the floor with your feet. And just notice where the weight is. So try and get the weight equally distributed in your feet. So you're not hanging out in your heels or the balls of your feet, it's equal. Good, and taking a deep inhale, exhale, use your legs, your tummy muscles, and bring yourself all the way up with a flat back. You might feel a little bit dizzy, so keep your gaze low and just let everything regulate. Breathe deep. Grab your block if you need to, have it handy. Placing it just in front of you, hands on your hips. Inhale into a little back bend. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Come halfway. Check in that your back's happy. If you're good to go, bring your left hand down onto the block or bring it down onto the floor. Right hand can remain on the hip, or you can place it on the low back, or to up level, raise it towards the sky, raise it towards the ceiling, and twist around towards the right. Keep your tummy muscles engaged. The breath is steady, it's deep. Let the twist do its job. Inhale into the upper back. Exhale, lower the hand. Both hands are on the block or the floor. Bring the right hand to the centre line of your body on the floor or on the centre of the block. Inhale, sweeping the left arm up. If that's for you, if not, keep the hand on the low back or the hip and take the twist. So both legs are straight, but if you're feeling a little pinching or tweaking in your low back, have a slight bend in your knees. And again, notice where the weight is. Are you moving into the back of your heels? If you are, bring the weight more so that it's equally distributed around the whole of the foot. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Both hands come back down. Bring your hands onto your hips. Inhale, come up halfway with a flat back. Head, neck, spine is in alignment. We're going to use our strong thighs now. And exhale, bring yourself up with a flat back. Keep your gaze low. Relax your arms and heel toe your feet together. Give the legs a good little shiggle. If you've got your water, remember to keep drinking water. Okay, and come to standing mountain. So mountain pose, your feet are hip distance apart. Switch on your thighs. Tummy muscles are engaged. Lift the shoulders up and back, dragging the shoulder blades down your back. Stand tall. If you want to close your eyes, close your eyes. And feel that you're pushing your feet into the mat. At the same time, feel that you're getting drawn up towards the ceiling through the crown of your head. So you're solid. So if I came and pushed you through the spine, you wouldn't move. Everything's nice and solid. And open your eyes. Okay, tree pose. We'll start, I'll demo tree pose to begin with. So for tree, we shift the weight into our right leg, and we can bring the opposite heel to the ankle, hands at your heart. Stay here, or some of you may want to bring the foot onto the calf muscle, but not the knee, and excuse me. Or some of you may want to bring your foot higher up into the inner thigh. If you want to do that version, you can also use a roll for balance if you want to do that. So whatever version works for you tonight. So starting off with both feet on the floor, root down into the earth with your right foot. Shift the weight into your right leg. Left heel comes onto the ankle or the calf, but not the knee. Or if you're wanting to go a little bit higher, you can bring the foot into the inner thigh. Whatever version you're into is amazing for your body. And if you fall out of it, just go straight back in. Find your stillness. Keep the breath steady. Stay here, or if you want to raise the arms up, you can raise the arms up. So tree pose is fantastic for clearing the mind because it's a very strong balance. And exhale, hands come down. Both feet are on the floor, rooting into the mat, bring your hands by your sides. Just check in with where your head is at. Shifting the weight into the opposite leg. So left leg is active. Hands at your heart, bringing the opposite heel to the ankle, the calf, or higher up if that's for you. Whatever version works. Keep your gaze on something that's not moving. You can keep your hands at your heart or extend the arms up. Or hands. Both feet come onto the mat and stand on your mountain. Close your eyes or gaze at a point in the floor in front of you. Feel what's happening in your body and your mind. A sense of calmness. A sense of being in control. And opening your eyes, bring yourself to come down and sit on your mat. Seated spinal twist. So for this, we will have our left leg straight. You can bend your right knee and you can have the foot to the inner thigh, or take the foot to the outer thigh by crossing over the leg. Keep the left leg active. Bring the left fingertips behind you, so we're not totally resting on them, we're just touching the floor. Inhale, oh no, that's the opposite way. Take your left hand, so it's your right fingertips that are on the floor. Inhale, left arm comes up towards the ceiling, and exhale, hug the knee towards your chest, and you are twisting round to the right. With each inhale, lengthen up, and exhale, draw your core towards your spine, and keep your chin in the centre line of your chest. So we're activating the bladder, the kidneys here. So keep breathing deeply to massage your organs, to keep your digestive system working to its optimum. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, bring yourself back to the centre. Bring your hands behind you on the floor and gently just shaking out the legs. Let's do the opposite side. So, right leg is straight and you're bending the left knee. You can keep the foot to the inside of the thigh or cross the leg over the right leg. This time it is your left fingertips behind you on the floor. And inhale, raising up the right arm. Hug the knee towards your chest and you're twisting it around to the left. Keep the right leg active. Chin is in the centre line of the chest. And draw your core towards your back. And see if you can twist a little bit more without hurting, without any pain. Just explore where you can go in the twist to detox your body. Lengthening with each inhale and twisting on the exhale. Take a deep inhale, lengthen up, and exhale. Gently bring yourself all the way around to the front. Okay, we are coming to lie down on our back now, but before I get you to do that, I'm going to demonstrate. But actually, no, let's just do it because it's comfy. Okay, bring your sit bones close to your heels and gently let yourself lie down on the mat. Bring your hands onto your tummy and close your eyes. You can let the knees flop together and take your feet mat distance apart. Let the low back sink into the mat. It might be that your back's feeling quite tense, so consciously think of relaxing the low back with each exhale. Hands are on your tummy, and as you inhale, Think of ballooning your belly up towards your hands. And exhale, relax the low back. Keep going with this. Full belly breathing. And bring your hands down by your sides on the floor. Take your knees and feet hip distance apart. Get your heels close to your sit bones. Palms are facing up, but your arms are resting on the floor. Bridge pose. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, push into your feet and start to tilt the tailbone. This might be enough for you tonight, so you stay here. For those of you who want to go a little bit higher, start to peel the spine off the mat, sending your hips towards the ceiling. Inhaling, expand your ribs. And exhale, push into your feet to send the hips towards the ceiling. Feel your chest muscles opening. Feel your heart opening. And exhale, slowly lower top of the back, mid back, tailbone down last. Breathe here. Noticing any subtle changes, any feelings that you might be having because of your back bend. Let's do bridge pose again. Inhale, expand your ribs. Exhale, push into your feet. Start to lift the hips off the floor, the low back, the upper back. If that's good for you, if not, just tilt your tailbone. On an exhale, lower top of the back, mid back, tailbone down last. Breathing here. And just tune into how your back's feeling. Just notice if it feels any different. Let's do bridge again. Inhale deeply and exhale. Push into your feet. Tilt your tailbone. Start to peel the spine off the mat. And relax your jaw. Use your legs to support your body. Breathe deeply, focusing and expanding the ribs. And nourish your heart space with the breath. so that your heart can pump all the amazing fresh blood, oxygen, nutrients around the whole of your body. Exhaling, lower top of the back, mid back, tailbone down. Roll over to one side and bring yourself all the way up to sitting. Just gently go. I want to do a little pose. It's really good for opening up the heart, and because we did those lovely bridges there, this should work quite nice. If you don't have a bolster, don't worry, just get a couple of cushions. What we're looking for here is to support the head and the whole of the back. So, grab some cushions as well. So if you haven't got a bolster, don't worry. What we're looking for is to have the cushions behind us, and we're lying the spine onto the cushions, and your head is on the cushions as well. So if you don't have a bolster, you can do this with cushions as well. So get a couple of cushions. Make sure your head and your back are on the same plane, so the head mustn't be below the spine. So get yourself a couple of cushions and just lie back with your head here, and then let your hands come by your sides with your palms facing up. So this is a version of fish pose, but what I'm trying to do here is open up the chest muscles to really help the heart. And close your eyes. So the head, neck, back is fully supported, your hips are on the floor. Breathe deep into your lungs, exhaling everything that you don't need. And feel how amazing your lungs are. Each breath. And gently bend both knees. Carefully roll over to one side, coming off of your cushions or your bolster, and bringing yourself up to sitting. Get your warm things on. We'll do a meditation before we go into relaxation. So get your socks on, your jumpers on, and have your blankets beside you so that you're ready to just melt into your relaxation after your meditation. And come to a comfortable seated position. So you can sit on a cushion, or you can sit in a chair, or if you've got a wall behind you, you can lean against the wall, but make sure your hips and your low back are touching the wall as well. Let's do the mudra with our first finger and thumb touching, and have remaining 3 fingers outstretched. Place the backs of your hands on your knees or your thighs. And close your eyes. Connect with your breath. Notice each inhale and exhale. Feel your hips supporting you. And inhale, lengthen up along the back and relax your shoulders on an exhale. And notice where your head is at, what's happening in your mind. Without judging, just notice. Be aware of your breath. With each inhale, think of the word nourish. And with each exhale, cleanse. Nourish on the inhale, exhale, cleanse. And keep this going. And if thoughts or distractions come into your mind, come back to the words, come back to your breath. And let the words go. Let your hands relax and gently, let your eyes open, but keep your gaze soft. And come down and lie down for your relaxation. You can put a pillow underneath your head and cover yourself with a blanket. If your back's feeling tweaky, you can lie down and have your knees bent. Otherwise, have the legs nice and straight. Arms by your side. And close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and sigh the breath out through your mouth. Become aware of the weight of your body on the mat. Feel the earth supporting you. And let your muscles soften. Give yourself permission to relax and absorb all the benefits of your practice. And take your awareness to your head. Let your head become heavy. Allow the muscles in your face to become smooth. Allow your neck and shoulders to relax. Take your awareness to your right arm right arm becoming heavy. The right hand is soft. Become aware of the left arm. Allow the left arm to become heavy. The left hand relax. Take your awareness to your back. And let your back melt into the floor. Sides are soft. Your tummy is soft. And let your glutes relax. Take your awareness into the right leg. The upper leg relaxes. The lower leg relaxes. And your right foot is soft. Take your awareness to the left leg. The upper leg becomes heavy. The lower leg relaxes. And the left foot is relaxed. Take your awareness to your whole body. And allow your whole body to relax. Start to become aware of your breath. Start to become aware of the weight of your body on the mat. Start to deepen your breathing. And start to gently move your body. Move your fingers, your toes. Gently move your arms and your legs. Take a deep inhale, stretch the arms up and overhead, lengthen through the whole of your body. Keep your eyes closed and bring your hands together and rub the palms of your hands. Get heat into your hands. And place the hands over your closed eyes. Gently blink your eyes open. Separate the fingers and draw the hands down your face. Bend your knees, and if it's okay for your back, give yourself a little hug by bringing your knees towards your chest. And then roll over to one side. Stay here. And carefully bring yourself up to sitting. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Om Shanti. Thank you for practicing with me, everybody. I'm just going to stop the recording now, so if you get any questions, you can do that right now.